WWE Backstage on FS1. You've been very supportive of this relationship and especially this new attitude of Bayley.
What have they done for her lately?
Well, here is a fresh face, one who would like to redesign the women's division here on Smackdown.
You can see that smile on the face of Nikki Cross. It was 2 weeks ago. Nikki Cross won a six-pack challenge to earn.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger from Glasgow, Scotland, Nikki Cross. And her opponent from San Jose, California, she is the SmackDown Women's Champion, Bayley.
The one thing that Bayley
Division.
This is someone I've seen literally children weep upon meeting her, and now they weep, but for a totally different reason.
So here we go, Cross and Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship, and you can see Bayley already trying to be more physical in this matchup against Cross.
She's going to have to be. Cross is an extremely physical competitor.
Into another cover, shoulders off the mat in time.
You talk about how wild and unpredictable Cross can be, but let's not forget, she has a long history in this business. She knows what she's doing between those ropes.
100%. However, I did talk to Nikki earlier. She does have that nervous energy, those butterflies. So it's a matter of...
Title and a kick out. SmackDown Women's title. And Bayley tracks down Cross.
Bayley says she refuses to lose.
Hold on. Bayley trying to retain the friend.
Slashed her haircut to pieces, too.
New hair does not make everything new.
Back inside the ring, cover, and blocks the punch right to the face.
Nikki coming back, though. She knows what's on the line. She knows the opportunity in front of her.
And Nikki Cross trying to pick up the pace of the Cross.
Her foot on the gas pedal right now, so close, just wearing Bayley down.
True, Nikki can't get frustrated here.
Oh, from the top, going for the cross, and for the spinning neck breaker, and Sasha Banks saw it coming. Oh, and down goes the...
Trying to stand alone at the top, my foot!
Elbow drop! Cover!
Sasha Banks, she tried every trick in the book, but Nikki Cross stays in this one.
And Bayley's still ready to...
The referee never saw it. Was tended to an injury to Bayley, perhaps. Face first into the canvas. Advantage and retains her title.
Your winner and still SmackDown Women's Champion, Bayley.
We talked so much about Bayley saying
we will show you now how Lacey Evans earned her physical matchup.
Lacey Evans, the sassy Southern Belle, champion Bayley, and just that quickly, a woman's right. SmackDown Women's Champion, period.
Women's Tag Team Champions along with down on Fox this past Friday night, Corey. A very emotional
Down Women's Championship, the sassy Southern Belle. Champion, Bayley.
month. She was in the Royal Rumble match last year. She had a tremendous rival in Saudi Arabia with Natalya, and of course now a championship. Media where Bayley took a photo out of context to say that Lacey Evans have to do tonight, Corey, to dethrone Bayley.
Lacey has to keep. Bayley is a better cover.
And Bayley kicks out at one.
Bayley is.
Number of knees driven into the shoulder of Bayley. Of Bayley in the women's division on Friday Night Smack.
Bayley is that despite that amazing statistic.
And she feels like she's in the shadow, Corey, of the Raw Women's Champion, the man, Becky, of course, in action a little bit later on tonight against Evans away.
Matchup this mother, Lacey Evans.
That was an incredible sequence that Bayley drove her into the barricade.
It's going to be a terrible feeling. Shifting her weight.
Bayley going to try again. Bayley, now she looks to climb up to the top rope. Can she do it here?
Capture the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Now the real salute from the Marine. Now women's title grabs the tights, and Bayley wins.
Champion, Bayley. Evans. But Bayley just showed Lacey and the entire WWE universe
tonight, but Bayley able to prevail her championship. Now she sits back and waits and sees what Charlotte Flair is going to do. WrestleMania.
And unfortunately for Lacey Evans, she literally had it.
Capacity crowd tonight in Vancouver, British Columbia for Friday Night Smackdown on Fox. This is for the Smackdown Women's Championship. On your left is Bayley, the champion. She takes on Carmella, who earned this opportunity last week in winning a fatal four-way match, defeating Alexa Bliss, Dana Brooke, and Naomi. So for Carmella tonight, Corey, what does she have to do to knock off perhaps the most dominant champion in SmackDown?
Ella needs to compartmentalize the past that she has with Bayley.
And there's the shoulder tackle from Bayley. Bayley has now been SmackDown Women's
Training, getting ready for this. Bayley taking a ride on the Mella go-round.
And right now,
champion. Mella needs to keep bringing the fight to the champ. Here she goes.
And a suicide dive, and down goes Bayley. Remember, Carmella has to get... Carmella heading up to the connecting lateral press. Hook to the leg by Carmella, and a kick on.
Carmella's hurt.
Plancer, Carmella looking for the cone of silence. The submission maneuver. Will Bayley tap out if Carmella can lock this in?
Chopping out Carmella's elbow.
Another great opportunity for Carmella, thwarted by Bayley. Bayley looking for the jackknife cover, roll through now.
And again, Carmella looking for the cone of silence once more.
Bayley looking to try to stack her up, and she does. Shoulders down, Bayley's using the ropes.
Here is your winner and still the SmackDown Women's Champion, Bayley.
Well, Bayley survives.
Count her lucky stars because...
And from behind now, Bayley attacking Carmella. Bayley's record-setting championship reign will continue. But that is a competitive matchup here tonight with Carmella. And that's supposed to be your role model.
No rest for the weary, champ.
And now Carmella goes right after Bayley.
Realizing, oh my goodness, what a kick by Naomi.
And then Carmella as well. Well, folks, if you think this is high-octane action, the great... It's an honor to be here, an honor to make history, because Bayley defending the SmackDown Women's title against this woman, Naomi, who
has momentum on her side, and as we've seen...
Of course I'm part of this, because history is made in Arabia and for everyone around the entire world.
Championship, Naomi is the SmackDown Women's Champion.
So again, for the first time ever, we have a Women's Championship match here tonight in the rain and here tonight. I think it was you, Byron.
You're right. Bayley's been doing what she's had to do by hook or by crook to maintain a... Bayley has every reason to be confident headed into this match. One-on-one against Naomi, and to your point, Byron, Naomi has done just...
Naomi took some time off to rejuvenate herself, to get her mind.
Byron, after that, taking that time off, Naomi says that she's better known to throw the elbow from the top rope, a la the match. Opportunity, go for the split leg moonsault. Bayley moved out of the way. Now Bayley gonna tie Naomi up. And Naomi's legs in her shirt. This is brilliant.
What the heck?
Look at it, now into the cover. Shoulders are down, Bayley retains.
Women's Champion, Bayley.
To perfection. Listen, it was dirty, but...
Women's Champion. Introducing the challengers. First,
And the big
Lacey Evans.
for a month. The ring begins to fill up with...
From Orlando, Florida, California, she is the SmackDown Women's.
He is perhaps one of the most underrated. Bayley John with no champion's advantage tonight. Early. In order to retain, Bayley would have to defeat more powerful veteran Tamina, as do Arroyo. You eliminate the greatest threat, and people right here are telling you right now, turns her way out again, standing her ground, and a right hand by match. And a high elbow caught Lacey, dragging Naomi into the ring. Down to the mat now. Sasha and Bayley, the double team. Basement. Bayley, Sasha, Naomi, and Lacey can focus on one another. Woman for herself in this matchup. However, Bayley and Sasha picks her up. Covered by Naomi. Running knee right to the back of the neck. Sasha with the backbreaker. Floats into the bank statement now.
Eliminated.
We are down to Banks, Bayley, and Evans.
We are doing this. Yep. We are doing this. Yeah, get out of here.
Yeah, and
And the way they both work together. Oh, wow, that's right. Sasha Banks is knocked out.
Oh. Sasha Banks has been eliminated.
And Bayley. And Bayley. Oh.
Bayley didn't exactly try to help Sasha there.
One-on-one. One of these women will be the SmackDown Women's Champion. Take out Lacey Evans. Cover for the championship. And Lacey, John, if she could somehow retain the U.S. Marine.
Come on, knock it off. Hey. Lacey's won into a one-on-one matchup for the SmackDown Women's Championship, so she certainly has it.
Right to the midsection, and Bayley, though, continuing to dominate. Bayley trying to WrestleMania. She explodes out of the corner with the clothesline. Right arm. Boom, right into Bayley. Having her full body into Bayley, and the champ's in trouble. This could be Lacey Evans to put Bayley away. To put Bayley away.
Here we go.
Her down and a kick out by Bayley. Ever. Again, no disqualification.
Here's Bayley.
Sasha Banks came back to the ring.
That's what friends do.
However,
Your role models. What role models do.
you on Friday Night SmackDown. Bayley has been SmackDown Women's Champion for 251 days, and she's got great history in this event, Corey, last year to win the SmackDown Women's title.
You don't have to appreciate
Sasha Banks to earn this opportunity here tonight against Bayley. 10 years she has been building toward this moment, fighting for the championship here tonight.
The Smack Women's Championship. By Sasha Banks from San Jose, California. Hey.
Yeah, this matchup tonight, I still believe, Corey, that the reason. And Bayley back of the neck.
And just that quickly, Tamina can change the complexion of a
Section of Bayley, and Tamina looks to end this matchup early against the SmackDown.
off to the much stronger challenger.
Yeah, but Tamina continually. Nice by Tamina, floats into the cover. Here's the hook of the leg and a kick out. We saw the in a tag team matchup.
It was a tag team match, a little bit of a different scenario.
Tamina probably the most powerful individual.
Bro, you want to touch my face? Hey. Sorry, she's so shit. Come on. Come on, ladies. You want me down? Let's go. Let's go.
And she hasn't been able to solve Tamina yet in this match. Kick right to the midsection, and Tamina now again using her power advantage here. Tamina has to pin or submit Bayley to win the SmackDown Women's
To the outside to recover.
What? Come on, Bayley. Your best friend over here.
corner. And now Bayley, look at rise move by Bayley. Whether you agree with it. And again, Bayley.
Appreciate Bayley's attitude, but you have to appreciate her work ethic. Bayley truly knows what. I mean, Bayley and Sasha.
Injured knee of Tamina.
Oh my goodness! Did you ever notice I say bad?
Fighting the effort here by these.
Tamina
and Sasha from behind. Now back down women's champ.
Yeah, could have kept her focus on the champion. Again, these best friends.
Cross, who won a fatal four-way match tonight 13 years ago. She left her homeland of Scotland tonight. And here come the Golden Role Models. 282 days over a combined 2 reigns with her partner there.
One fall is for the SmackDown Women's Champ by Alexa Bliss from Glasgow, Scotland. Is one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team and Bayley.
Hotter in WWE today.
Nikki's reckless style could be her downfall. Bayley is caged.
So Nikki Cross versus Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Absolutely, and as we just saw in the final moments of preparation before this matchup,
Bayley to Nikki. this matchup.
Well, I'm going to disagree with you, Cole, because Bayley takes all of her opponents' picks.
Or maybe she's just an egomaniac.
Right now is trying to goad Nikki in to getting overzealous, making that
persona, as you mentioned, forced Nikki into a mistake and capped too much.
blatant disrespect from the challenger, and Nikki's
momentarily. Whoa! Neckbreaker from out of nowhere! Nikki for the title! Our women's title!
I think Bayley realizing she just came dangerously close.
The apron to her advantage. Understands champion has advantage. Needs to win the title, and a kick out by Bayley at 2.
Order, Nikki Cross from the top rope.
This time another cross body into a...
Nikki Cross not allowing Bayley to get her wits about her in any capacity.
And Cross just slammed the champ outside the ring, and Nikki Cross
driving the champion into the outside.
Oh, yeah, but just taken back over. Perhaps Nikki into the ring now. Cover on the challenger, and a kick out by Nikki, still in it.
Into the boards at ringside.
And now Bayley and Banks just mocking Cross.
Notice how Nikki Cross.
There's always side with a shoulder up. Champion, she just keeps getting better and better every week. Put away Bayley early, because then this is going to happen. Domination.
As on any mistake, any shortcoming that an opponent has.
Bayley at this point now just smothering the challenger.
Take a moment, refocus, re-strategize while continuing to work
Nikki to be champion, that she's not quite ready. I don't buy into that. I believe this
would be wrong.
Hey, get it back in here, come on.
And now Nikki looking to...
Raining down forearms on the challenger. She has it on her, Cole.
New tattoo, yep.
It's not a tattoo.
The other side of the ring.
Oh my God!
Nikki went completely underneath. This got Bayley caught, the champ's in trouble.
Bayley back inside the ring. You can't win the chain.
Could be coming to an end because of this. Boom! Neck break.
In the ring. Bayley can get counted out, still retain her championship.
And Bayley is. Cover now by Cross to win the title.
Here and yelling at us. A look of doubt on the face of the challenger.
And now Banks up on the end of those. That thing that says boss on her hand, the Banks. And don't tell me you didn't see that.
Here is your winner.
I'll be perfectly honest with you, Cole. I was a little distracted by Alexa Bliss of brass knuckles, basically.
Yeah, and she handed those to baby.
That's a curse.
For 294 days, Bayley has held the SmackDown Women's Championship.
The contest scheduled for one fall is for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger, accompanied by Alexa Bliss from Glasgow, Scotland, Nikki Cross. And her opponent, accompanied by the Raw Women's Champion, Sasha Banks. She is one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. And she is the SmackDown Women's Champion, Bayley!
So Sasha and Bayley, who can now be called, well, all belts, Corey, since Sasha winning the Raw Women's Championship and SmackDown title. It's Bayley versus Nikki one-on-one. Another great opportunity for Nikki Cross.
Nikki overzealous out of the gates. Bayley a much more level-headed competitor.
And again, if you're Bayley, you want to not allow Nikki Cross to get into that frenetic pace that is bringing her so much success over the years. Try to control Nikki. Nikki using the second rope now, and now going to work on the SmackDown Women's Champion.
This is what Bayley wanted to avoid, the frenzy of the challenger, raining down right hands.
Well, Nikki understands the opportunity.
Nikki Cross is continuing to move forward.
Backslide on the champion, and again Bayley able to survive. Oh, and face first planting Nikki. Isn't enough to retain. Bayley into the cover, hook of the leg, and Bayley retains the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Here is your winner and still the SmackDown Women's Champion, Bayley!
That was a hell of a battle.
Certainly a respectable effort by Nikki Cross, but it's not time for her to sit atop the mountain just yet. That spot belongs to Bayley and Sasha Banks.
Yes!
It is boss time in the SmackDown Women's Championship. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you know, Sasha Banks, her hero.
More than the world to Bayley, which is why she has successfully defended her SmackDown Women's Championship for a year.
You know, Corey, to that point, tonight marks day number 361 that Bayley has been the SmackDown Women's Champion. She won the title on last year.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks. From San Jose, California, she is the SmackDown Women's Champion, Bayley.
Oh, and Sasha with a slap to the Women's Champion.
The bell didn't even ring yet.
Well, that's the point I'm going to make, Corey. It's champion's advantage tonight. Sasha has to pin or submit Bayley. Sasha has to keep her emotions in check. If she gets too out of control, he disqualifies to lose her opportunity at the title.
That looks like a likelihood at this point. Sasha Banks is irate.
And I can't say I blame her. Bayley tried to end her career, and Anita what Bayley did to her a few weeks ago.
Two wrongs don't make a right in this instance. Don't do this, Sasha.
Sasha's emotions are running wild. Sasha Banks now looking to break the neck of Bayley. And Sasha and Bayley avoids disaster.
Bayley was able to narrowly avoid catastrophe and still remain SmackDown Women's Champions.
You know, Corey, Sasha Banks said Bayley is a coward, and Bayley showed that tonight, getting herself intentionally disqualified.
Our friendship.
Sasha Banks is hurt, and Baszler continuing to...
And I damn sure didn't care about our friend. Well, ding dong, hello. Yet, because I want to be done with Sasha Banks, but now it seems that I don't have an ounce of time to waste on that scene. Over a women's champion, which I did all by my helped you every single time. Me and you locked inside of hell in a cell. I am Sasha Banks, and my name is bigger. And I won't sign the contract, so you may as well burn the damn thing. Because, sister, you don't stand a chance, bitch. You started this, and I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna take what you started.
It's bought. Ladies and gentlemen, single today, 300 status with her once best friend, Sasha Banks.
See, I don't like the way Sasha Banks is still... Both competitors will be in fall or submission. Introducing the Women's Champion, Bayley!
Because this is our second Hell in a Cell match of the evening. The first one was I Quit around the ring, and wait a minute!
Oh, no! And he's not Linus from the Peanuts, Cole. Bayley's a competitor, an elite.
Get up and fight her back.
An advantage.
Oh. Yeah, she needed an advantage. You said that right, Corey. Remember, no disqualifications, no countouts. It's pinfall or submission.
The early moments of this matchup, the boss going ballistic.
For weeks now from Sasha Banks. Sasha's called her a coward, and there may be... Oh, the Banks statement! Banks statement, center of the ring. Could Bayley hold here, Corey? Remember, look at how Bayley biting, which is legal.
The boss looking to take a high risk.
And now Sasha cell.
what you started.
That unforgiving steal. She's got to be enjoying this. Kendo stick in hand.
All very, very legal.
Sasha able to block. And now Sasha with a kendo stick. Whoa.
Another weapon.
Oh, and now Bayley caught again by Sasha.
Well, the boss that connected with Bayley, but either way, it put the
intercepting Bayley. And then that.
I think it was the knee.
Complete. Metamorphosis. Complete tonight.
Is it evil?
First off the chair. And now Sasha.
No. No.
Bayley taps out. Sasha's the champion. Face of Bayley, much like Bayley tried to injure Sasha a number of weeks ago.
Finally did it. The one championship that has eluded Sasha.
Down Women's Championship. And she ends in a...
Sasha has it.
Sasha said she was going to take from Bayley.